There have been a lot of anxiety and misconceptions around the topic of having the vaccination during the periods of menstruation in women. Now that the government has opened it out to 18 plus years of age, many women who are having periods are having the vaccination administered. The menstrual cycle is a very well orchestrated function of our body, a woman's body, wherein a lot of hormones come into play. These hormones are produced by the pituitary gland of under the brain, and they work on the ovaries, and the ovaries in turn produce hormones which make the lining of the uterus come out during the period. So the entire cycle is happening over a period of 28 to 30 days inside the body, and what we see at the end is only the period that seems to be visible to us. And a lot of inflammatory processes are actually happening. A lot of tissue sort of remodeling is happening inside the body in a normal sort of cycle in women. And this is very sensitive to stress, weight loss, weight gain, or change in physical activity, or even certain types of infections as well, right? So overall, we would expect the menstrual pattern to change in any circumstances which have a lot of stress involved. Now, coming to the vaccine itself, a vaccine is a way of improving our immunity. So when the vaccine is administered, our body goes into an overdrive of producing a lot of sort of immunity boosting antibodies. And this in turn may have certain effects on the inflammatory processes which help us have a period. So it has been noted anecdotally that some women either have lighter periods, have heavier periods. Some women have also reported a delay in periods. Some women have reported an earlier period, and some women who are on contraceptive pills have reported a breakthrough bleeding or a surprise bleeding during the time that they are taking the contraceptive pills. So all these are anecdotal, although there have been a lot of studies going on in the UK as well about whether or not the women are having a lot of changes in the menstruation. But it has been found that there are very few women who report these. And even if they do report it, it lasts for 1 or 2 cycles and doesn't seem to last for a very long time. Secondly, regarding the changes in these patterns, there may be slight delay in the ovulation in that particular cycle. So if somebody is trying to fall pregnant, it may be that the ovulation has happened a little later or a little earlier than usual. Now, obviously, we cannot blame the vaccine for it, but whenever we do get an opportunity to take the vaccine, I think it's very important for us women to take it. Although there may be some anxiety associated with taking the vaccine during a period, other than the anxiety associated with it, there is no reason one cannot take a vaccine during their period. They have to take the vaccine whenever possible so that they're protected against this dangerous COVID infection. However, now, when you say that the vaccine can be taken during periods, what about women who are trying to conceive? So even if women are trying to conceive, they may take the vaccine, and there is absolutely no reason to worry, as it doesn't seem to have any implications on fertility. So it doesn't make one less fertile or more fertile. So it doesn't have any implications on fertility. So anybody trying for a pregnancy can certainly take it. But when is it that I should be worried? So if a woman having taken the vaccine is having more sort of bleeding than expected, or a very long delay, or the menstrual pattern is changed for more than 2 cycles, or if somebody who is already menopausal and has had no periods for more than a year at the age of 48 plus and is already menopausal and then has a bleed, then it would need certainly a gynecological review. So although periods do not get, not many people have reported issues with periods, if anybody does have a worrisome issue with the period, certainly get in touch with your gynecologist. With that, I wish you all a very, very safe year ahead. Stay safe, use all the precautions that we already know about, the SMS, and the COVID infection is dangerous, is here to stay, and we know that protection is by vaccination only. So please take it without any doubt in your mind. Thank you very much. Namaste.